Have you ever started something and fizzled out after a few days? I often hear this about people when they're starting a diet or a new exercise program, but it isn't only in our personal lives that we might find we are lacking in consistency. Creating habits so that you can remain consistent in whatever you're trying to accomplish will be the key to your success in your business and your personal life. Consistency will help keep you on track. And over time, you'll see the results no matter what it is that you're aiming to achieve. In today's podcast episode, I'm helping you build your consistency muscle and incorporating tips that will help you maintain your consistency. Many of my clients struggle with consistency, and often they have self-doubt that creeps in, which makes it even harder to stick with their original plans to achieve their results. We work together to find balance in their lives and incorporate consistency without all the self-doubt. Are you ready to start being consistent in your business or your personal life so that you can see results like so many of my clients who are consistent are able to see? Whether you're starting a business or side hustle, you're a self-employed individual, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mompreneur, freelancer, business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant, finding the best action you can take and then taking consistent action on those tasks will no doubt bring you the success and the achievements that you're seeking. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Welcome back. If you are consistent, you can set your mind to achieve anything. I'm sure you've seen others do it, and now it's time for you to do it as well. Think about if you were consistent about eating healthy. Would you be at your ideal weight? If you were consistent with running, would you run the marathon you've always wanted to run? If you were consistent about lifting weights, would you have the strong body that you desire? If you were consistent with your bookkeeping, would you avoid all those weekends and late nights getting caught up so that you can file your tax return? If you were consistent with your marketing, would you have the revenue that you're aiming for? It can be easy to be consistent with some things in our lives, like brushing our teeth or taking a shower and getting dressed every day. So why not work this same consistency into your daily workday or your personal life at an enhanced level so that you can achieve so much more? I want you to think about one thing that you would like to improve in your business or your personal life. Break it down into the specific tasks that you would need to do so that you will achieve it. Then, ask yourself if you believe you can achieve it. If you believe that you can, I want you to turn these tasks into consistent behaviors that will become easier as you develop the habits. Schedule what you will need to do on a consistent basis into your calendar and honor the time that you're scheduling. Set reminders if you need to so that you don't miss any actions that you have scheduled. And if you're more of a visual person, use Post-its or messages around your office or home to keep your goals and consistent actions on the top of your mind. When you follow your schedule and have this repetitive action, your habits will become consistent, And this is when you will start seeing all of your hard work pay off. Don't get distracted from the consistent schedule that you create. Stay focused and committed to your goals. You need to be disciplined to reap the benefits and the success of your goals. Think of any significant accomplishment. It doesn't get done in one quick session. It takes time and consistency before success is achieved. For example, if you graduated from high school or have a 4-year degree, you didn't show up one day and automatically get your degree or your diploma. You spent years and years, days and days working towards that goal. That was consistency, and you accomplished it. It may have been more structured for you, and that's why when you're trying to accomplish something on your own, you need to remain focused and committed to your consistency. You might find over time that things will happen which will impact your ability to remain consistent. If you can have a plan for what you will do if or when things come up or an unexpected event happens that could put a damper on your consistency, you'll be much more prepared to stay consistent. You'll also need patience, especially if you have a longer-term goal that's going to take some time to achieve. But I know you can be patient, right? Think of the end goal and the value that you're placing on reaching that goal. I know you want to enjoy your personal and your professional life more. In order to do that, you need simple steps to achieve what you truly want in your life. The problem is you don't have enough time to get everything done, which makes you feel stressed because you can't find time for the important things in your life. I believe you deserve to have a life that you love without sacrificing everything that you've worked so hard to achieve in your professional life. I understand how hard it can be to figure this out on your own, especially when you're an accountant, business owner, or other high-stress professional. As a CPA with over 20 years of experience, I've been there myself, which is why I became a certified coach and created the Reinvention program to help professionals just like you live the life they desire. Here's how we do it. First, you'll schedule your complimentary clarity session. During this session, we'll create a clear and focused plan for you to move forward, and you'll immediately start enjoying your life with less stress, increased productivity, and more time to spend doing what you love with the people you care about. Sign up for your complimentary clarity session at financialadventure.com and click on the Work With Me button. In the meantime, check out all the other resources and solutions on my website that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can stop being stressed out and feeling like you're never doing enough, and instead breathe a sigh of relief at the end of the day knowing you've accomplished enough and can enjoy your life more. I also want to remind you that consistency does not mean that you have to be perfect. If you find that you have dropped off your consistency schedule, look at each occurrence and find out why. Use this information to help you in the future, and don't use it as a reason to stop. When you're consistent, be mindful of the results that you're achieving all along the way. Remember that you may be able to reach your goals even if you're not consistent, but it will probably take you longer. Decide upfront how consistent you want to be. When do you want to reach your goals? How many times are you willing to push back your end goal date by not being consistent? By taking this into consideration, you may not want to stop being consistent. Work towards building your consistency muscle with repetition. There will be times when you don't want to do what you've planned, but when you do it anyway, you're building that consistency muscle. I tell my clients to embrace the discomfort that they're feeling and do it anyways. I promise it will get easier to do. I see my clients push through this discomfort and achieve their goals all the time. If you need help building your consistency muscle and you're having a hard time reaching your goals, it's time for you to sign up for one of my free consultation sessions so that we can see where you're getting stuck and what we can work together on so that you build that muscle and achieve your results. My clients love when I keep them accountable and work through issues like self-doubt. I never want you to doubt yourself about how consistent you can be. Self-doubt can creep in and try to sabotage your goals, but when you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. Keep a positive mindset. I can help you go from an I can't do this mindset to an I've got this mindset with just a few coaching sessions. Remind yourself often why you want to be consistent. What's the end goal or outcome you want to achieve? Review your goals frequently and monitor your progress all along the way. Create your willpower and keep your motivation going by celebrating every single win. The small wins are especially important in the beginning to help you develop your routines and your consistency. The last thing that I want to mention today is that as you are working through your tasks and creating consistency, you are becoming the person you are ultimately aiming to be. Every day you work on your consistency, you are becoming the person who is consistent at doing that task. You are becoming the person you want to be. If, for example, you are doing your bookkeeping every day or every week consistently, you are becoming a business owner who has accurate and timely financial information to make smart business decisions. You are this person every time you work on your bookkeeping. You are becoming a smart business owner. Think about this for a minute. Who is the person you want to become with your consistency? And I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing that you'll take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.